Hey guys, how's it going? Dennis O'Rourke here. Friends call me Denny. I'm here in Colonial Williamsburg, in Williamsburg, Virginia, where I am currently residing. Here at the George Wythe House, just short of the Governor's Palace down the way there, which both of these places are haunted, believe it or not. I know I should have typically been in a room, quiet setting and everything, but I figured why not make use of a historical backdrop and better yet, a haunted historical backdrop. Anyway, a little more about me. I'm an actor, first and foremost. It's been my passion, since my number one passion since I was 15 years old. Got my start in high school. I've done film, stage, etc. Writing is also another one of my passions. I hope to be a great screenwriter or author one day. Got a lot of stuff in the works I hope to finish soon, one of them being a book. Also, I love to read. I'm a big history buff in my opinion. I love doing research. I love investigating stuff. Last but not least, ghost hunting. I've been interested in ghost hunting since high school, around the same time I started acting. A friend of mine one evening at work actually came to me and said, "Hey man, if you're not doing anything at work, me and some friends are going to go out to this 60-acre patch of haunted woods called Old House Woods," and he said that it was haunted by pirates and witches and Revolutionary War soldiers. I mean, typical stuff you hear about in a Robert Louis Stevenson story or Edgar Allan Poe story, so on and so forth. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. But I tell you, it was one night I never forgot, and to this very day, I've always had a passion for ghost hunting. And I've been to some pretty neat historical places and carried out some really awesome investigations. I mean, granted, my equipment wasn't exactly high-tech. I mean, I didn't have any infrared cameras or anything like that, or K2 meters, which I'd love to work with. Just basic stuff like I've used, like, you know, thermometers, flashlights, mini DV cameras, digital recorders, had an EMF meter once. The most favorite place I've ever investigated, I'd have to say, is an old nursing home. It's abandoned now. It got shut down in 1976. It's called Horn Harbor Nursing Home. It's in New Point, Virginia. Place opened up in 1946 as a nursing home, first government-run nursing home in the state of Virginia. And shortly after, I mean, a bunch of weird stuff started happening, like patients were dying mysteriously, and like their deaths were described in their obituaries as died mysteriously at Horn Harbor Nursing Home, and stuff like that. And there were reports of the patients being abused by staff members, and patients were mysteriously committing suicide. Just a lot of stuff that couldn't be explained. I went through and did all my research on the place, and I talked to staff members who are still alive. I even went through and actually talked to a couple patients that were still around, and their family members, and so on and so forth. It's a real sticky history. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, and I've been warned several times not to investigate the place any further than I already have. But I mean, that place I can say is definitely truly haunted. Now, in terms of why I think I would make a great addition to TAPS, Ghost Hunters Academy, etc., I think I'm a very experienced paranormal investigator. I mean, granted, I may be an amateur, but I still think I'm very experienced, and I can bring a lot to the table. I mean, in terms of research and being an investigator, I think those are my two strong points. I love history. I love, you know, digging through old documents, archives, talking to people, so on and so forth, and I love investigating. I'm a team player too. I love working with team members, you know, having a great investigation. Definitely not about flying solo. In science, I love science, all about science. What else? Jeez, I gotta take a breath here. In case you can't tell, it's pretty cold outside. It's raining. but nonetheless, yeah, go Taps.